Be ready. Start. Before independence, India had no foreign policy, for she was under the domination of a foreign power. Indian politicians and public leaders, in an unofficial way, discussed the matter, but the discussion was merely an intellectual exercise and had no impact on the policy of the country. With the achievement of independence, India has come in the grip of foreign affairs. She has to maintain diplomatic relations with other nations of the world and had to adopt a definite policy in the international sphere. In the globalizing world, it is necessary to form vital links with the neighboring countries. Realizing this, every country formulates a foreign policy to reap maximum benefits for itself. Demography, availability of resources, ability to meet rising demand, scientific advancement, and technological development and economic strength of a country determines the fundamentals of foreign policy of any country, and so does of India's, thereby maintaining dynamism in the foreign policy. India is the fifth largest economy in the world and third actually by PPP terms. Thus, its foreign policy has turned over a new leaf for independence to current times. As per Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, the foreign policy of India has undergone six evolutionary phases, that is, era of optimistic non-alignment, realism and discovery, regional assertion, quest for strategic autonomy, balancing power, phase of energetic diplomacy. India stands on the foundational ethos of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Viswas, Sabka Prayas. The Panchsheel principles and Panchamrit form the guiding light of India's foreign policy. Though the policy has evolved, but the basic principles and civilizational ethos of India have still not lost ground to tackle the newly emerging challenges. The Panchsheel principles include mutual respect for each other's territorial integrity and sovereignty, mutual non aggression, mutual non interference in each other's internal affairs, equality and cooperation for mutual benefit and peaceful coexistence, where Panchamrit includes dignity of honor, greater engagement and dialogue, shared prosperity, regional and global security, and cultural and civilizational linkages. Every nation want to become politically, economically, militarily, as well as culturally strong, and so does India. The drive to fulfill economic, social, political, and ecological needs and achieve security on each front is responsible in shaping foreign policy of India. The approach of contemporary India is not restricted to economic considerations but gives emphasis to structural factors as well. India aspires to attain major power status, sharing regional and global responsibilities in diverse domains such as energy, environment, global trade, human rights, good governance, and international security. All these elements are reflected in India's diplomatic engagement with the world. On the political front, the foreign policy of India has tried to assure political security, cyber security, balance of power, and external security and neighborhood first principle. To increase regional influence, India has adopted pragmatic approach towards its neighbors, helping them to strengthen their economy like extending economic assistance to Sri Lanka. Education, health and skills are important detriments to create a vast pool of human resource that can contribute in development of a nation. Transport network, logistic infrastructure, productivity enhancement and investment and research and development in sunrise opportunities form the backbone of economy of a country. The development of infrastructure is powerhouse of an economy. The foreign policy of India, which has evolved with the changing world order from a bipolar world to a multipolar world, has following implications for India on the diplomatic front. India's relations with immediate neighbors and the extended neighborhood, including Gulf nations, Central Asian nations, and ASEAN, has witnessed new alignments based on 3C and 3D, that is, connectivity, commerce, and culture, and democracy, demography, and demand. India became a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council for 2021-22, in which India won 184 votes out of 192 valid votes. Despite not being a member of G7, India was invited by Germany for the G7 summit. The transforming foreign policy of India has raised possibilities for it to move up higher the global power hierarchy, emerging as a global leader for just a middle power. It can use its growing diplomatic powers to become an important stakeholder in resolving problems without passports, including but not limited to terrorism, climate change, political instabilities, etc. For example, India successfully evacuated Indians under Operation Ganga from Russia-Ukraine war zone. India has become vocal for its demands, including reform of UN Security Council, rejection of treaty on the non-proliferation of nuclear weapons, abstaining from voting on issues which could hamper Indian interests, opting out of the regional comprehensive economic partnership, etc. With India being a member of three of the big four export control groups, it can acquire critical technologies which will boost its defense as well as space industry. A perspective that needs to be given heed to. Indian foreign policy is Indian in though following middle path, is forward looking, has a multipolar focus, and acts as a force for global good. However, it fails to address the challenges such as emerging traditional and non-traditional threats, dependence on other countries for technology, strategic confusion between continental versus maritime strategies, US-China strategic competition, emergence of minilateral groupings, national interest over international duties, and rise of new phase of globalization that is driven by data and culturally threatened by immigration and mobility. The need of the hour is to have a multi-aligned policy with emphasis on self-reliance, defense, indigenization, increasing expenditure on research and development and issues-based coalitions.